You know, something interesting happened. I came up with about 2 more video ideas, which is strange because that was usually a once a week kind of thing, or there's only another time I actually came up with a video idea, actually. So, I feel that my mind is getting better. I'm finding better ways to operate my mind. But I'm unsure. Can't really know that. Can't really say that. I could figure out that I was actually having unhealthy habits or something. Mental habits, mental thoughts. I wasn't connecting the wires in the right way. Things like that. Although they're not just connecting wires, it's a bit more complicated. A bit more added than that, a bit more complicated than that. But that's not the point. Point is a subconscious feeling of renewed hope. I guess conscious as well. I try to always have hope, though. To do and just hope. So thus I should feel that way in good and in bad, in light and in dark. Wow. Okay. So yes. I think this is actually an interesting view. I wonder why the camera can't operate. Oh, I'm trying to disorient you guys like that. Steady camera, some good camera. Because my head, I don't want to be making all these movements. Don't think it'll show up well on the video. Maybe I'll buy some way to stabilize the video. But I want to hold, like, a selfie stick is good because not like a stick, because any vibration on your end, or like any movement on your end, like this, will only be like that on the end of the stick. Right? No, wouldn't it be the opposite? Say I held my arm out. Feels steadier. But if it's like this, anyways. So there's that as well. Trying to have a more efficient way of doing things while to give myself more ability. But again, I also want my mind to be in a good place. I actually was in an unhealthy place, I felt, and today focusing on it, I think was good. It was a good decision. The fact that I thought it was a good decision and then did it is a good thing, I think. Following through on what you think is good is good. So even if it ends up being a bad decision, at least you did that. Sometimes I value that over doing something bad, but then that ends up actually having, like, that was actually the good decision, but you thought it was the bad decision. I think that's worse than if you do something good, but then you thought it was good, but it was actually bad. I think, that's actually better than the alternative. Because if you're not trying to do the good thing, then that's not good. But there's always a way. You might think, wow, I did something bad intentionally. Like, I can't be good. That's obviously not the person I am, or something like that. You can always become something else. You have to really believe that, because I'm increasingly believing that it's actually true. But I think myself believing beforehand was also essential in that. It's like when you're trying to decide what to do, or what to do. And me, like, okay, I'm thinking of every reason why I should study. Thus, studying always comes to mind. Frequently comes to mind. But let's say you were a drug addict and you say, okay, what should I do? Drugs are all on your mind. You also have a reason to do drugs. I'm stressed, blah, 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 blah. But if you have better goals, better things on your mind, you'll it doesn't mean that it's impossible to break. That's very possible. And it could be trial and error as well. It could take that as well. It also could not take that, maybe. But I think it would take that. So yeah, you can always just break through that as well. But yeah, so thus for this, if you believe that you can, then you'll always find a reason. You'll more frequently find a reason why you can. If you always believe you can't, you find, oh, I can't do this because, this. It's just fine. I mean, I'm not saying it's not crazy to think that way, but I don't think it's the best thing to do. Thus, I don't think it's the right thing to do. The right thing to do is, why was that good? I broke my leg playing tennis. Why was that good? Well, now I have a valid reason for why I won't be playing tennis for the rest of the season. I can actually focus on my academics now because I was actually, now I can get ahead and stuff. And, I can better prepare for my APs and stuff. And I wasn't really, and I could gain an interest in my studies. But let's say you were looking at it bad, tennis was my stress reliever, and now what do I do? Even though the additional time will allow you to be less stressed, because you'll have more time to focus on your work. But yeah, you'll be like, that was my stress reliever. Now what do I do? And also maybe I thought of something else, but yeah, sort of that sort of sense. Okay, I'm gonna cut it pretty roughly now. Not roughly, abruptly. No, I don't like that word right now, but I don't know. Okay, peace.